Students, the fission already you have studied. Now we will learn about the budding process. Okay, it is also a method of asexual reproduction. The formation of new organisms from the outgrowth, which is arising from the parent body, the outgrowth. See here how the developing bud looks like. This is the outgrowth. It is the main parent body and this is the outgrowth. Okay, now this outgrowth will be detached from the parent body and this outgrowth ultimately will give rise to the new daughter cell. Okay, this was the parent cell with nucleus. Now I will discuss about the budding process in yeast. The formation of new organisms from the outgrowth arising on the parent body is called the budding. This outgrowth is a bulb-like projection known as bud. This is the developing bud. Budding as a means of reproduction can be seen in the unicellular organisms like yeast and some lower forms of multicellular organisms such as hydra, sponge, coral. Okay. Now in yeast how it is happening, that we will study. In yeast, which is a unicellular fungus, a bud appears on the outer surface of the cell wall. See, the bud appears on the outer surface of the parent cell wall. The nucleus of the parent yeast divides into two. At first it was the single nucleus present in the parent cell. Now this nucleus will be divided into two. Okay, and one nucleus will move inside the bud. Clear? Finally the bud detaches itself from the parent yeast cell and develops into the new daughter yeast cell. See, these are the daughter yeast cells having single prominent nucleus. Clear? So this is about the budding procedure. Next we will study about fragmentation. See, fragmentation in Spirogyra. So easily from the word fragment we can understand that the body will be divided into several parts or different fragments. Clear? And from each fragment new individuals will grow. Okay, so fragmentation is the process of reproduction in which the body of an organism breaks into two or more fragments. See, it was the parent cell and ultimately it breaks into more than two parts or fragments. Each fragment or piece of the body grows into new individuals. See, this is the mother Spirogyra or parent Spirogyra. It splits into three different fragments. Okay, and from each fragment new Spirogyra will form. Clear? So this is about the fragmentation procedure in the Spirogyra. Means simply the mother organism will be splitted up into two or more than two fragments, and from each fragment new individuals will grow after maturation. This is the simple procedure of fragmentation. Now one more procedure is there, that is the regeneration. I think you all have seen that in the lizard, if you will cut the tail of the lizard, you will see that after some days again the small tail has appeared in the lizard's body. By means of which process? By means of regeneration. Means they are having the ability to regenerate or to repair the lost body parts. Clear? So the ability of an organism to regenerate or repair its lost body parts is called the regeneration. However, some multicellular organisms have the ability to give, but here we will study about the regeneration in the planaria. Okay. In regeneration, if an individual is cut or broken into many pieces, see the parent planaria is broken into many pieces, 1, 2, 3, and from this half one new planaria is growing, from the middle half one new planaria is growing, and from the from the third half one more planaria is growing, and ultimately they are giving rise to the normal daughter planaria cells. Means planaria is having the ability to regenerate themselves. Okay, planaria are having the capacity to regenerate themselves from the broken parts. Clear? That is called regeneration property. So in this process of regeneration, some specialized cells are involved. These cells proliferate and multiply into many cells. These different cells undergo changes to form various cell types and tissues. All these changes occur in an organized sequence, which is called development. Although regeneration involves multiplication of cells also, it cannot be equated to reproduction, this being cut or broken into pieces for. This is because organisms generally do not depend on being cut or broken into pieces for reproduction. Means it is the chance case. It is the case of chance. If the organism will be cut like this, cut or broken into pieces, then only from each pieces again new individuals will be formed.